Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our virtual class in BAMM6401, Thesis Writing 1. For this session, we will be talking about startup and capitalization. So we will begin our financial feasibility, financial aspect. So we will start with startup and capitalization. Okay, startup are the expenses incurred during the process of creating a new business. Pre-operating startup costs include business plan, research expenses, borrowing costs, and expenses for technology or capital expenditure. Post-opening startup includes advertising, promotion, and employee expense. Okay, we begin by startup costs, business plan. Alam naman natin ang business plan. A business plan forces consideration of the different startup costs. Research expenses, it says here, careful research of the industry and consumer makeup must be conducted for starting a business. Some business owners choose to hire market research firms to aid them in the assessment process. Thus, the expense of hiring these experts must be included in the business plan. Yung business plan, ito tinatawag natin, itong ginagawa natin, feasibility study. O, kailangan dito, meron din, part of which is the different researches, market research. Yan. So we try to find out sino ba ang ating consumers, sino ang competitors, and everything. Borrowing costs. Starting up any kind of business require an infusion of capital. For small business owners, the most likely source of financing is debt in the form of a small business loan. Like any other loan, business loans are accompanied by interest payments. These payments must be planned for when starting a business as the cost of default is very high. Kung hindi sapat ang ating capital, ang ating money for capitalization, we can apply for a loan. Kaya nga kailangan maganda ang business plan. Para ito yung papakita natin sa ating mga investors, sa financial institutions, so that they will approve our loan. And next, insurance, license, and permit fees. Diba sabi ko, i-legalize natin yung ating business. So yan, many businesses are expected to submit to health inspections and authorizations to obtain certain business licenses and permits. Kailangan natin ng license and permits from different government agencies. Some businesses might require basic licenses, while others need industry-specific permits. Carrying insurance to cover your employees, customers, business assets, and yourself can protect your personal assets from any liabilities that may arise. Yan. And some capital expenditures, technological expenses. Ano ba ito? It includes the cost of a website, information systems, software, including accounting and payroll software for a business. Some small business owners choose to outsource these functions to other companies to save on payroll and benefits. Kung hindi naman nga kalakihan pa, pwede tayong magkaroon ng outsourcing. Ibang third party na bahala sa ating mga technological expenses. Pwede sila mag-provide sa ating mga computers, mga printers, networks, and everything. Babayaran lang natin sila on a particular, kumbaga on an agreed amount. They will lease the technology to us. So hindi tayo kailangan mag-invest ng napakalaki. Machines and equipment. Of course, proper office machines and equipment help businesses run like well-oiled machines. Although each business may have specific equipment determined by the industry, there are universal technologies for all office spaces. Each item works together to ensure duties can be performed in-house, which can save time and money. Example ng mga machines and equipment, computers, printers, copiers, fax machine, telephone systems. Furniture and fixture expense. Furniture and fixtures are larger items of movable equipment that are used to furnish an office. Examples are bookcases, chairs, desks, filing cabinets, and tables. Yan. So ito yung capital expenditure natin. Machine and equipment, furniture and fixture, technological expenses. Moving on. Yan. So ito startup, advertising and promotion. A company or startup business is unlikely to succeed without promoting itself. So promoting a business entails much more than placing ads in a local newspaper. It also includes marketing. So everything a company does to attract clients to the business. And if there are pre-employment expenses, planning to hire employees must plan for wages, salaries, and benefits. We have done this in Chapter 2, management aspect. Failure to compensate employees adequately can end in low morale, mutiny, and bad publicity, all of which can be disastrous to a company. Pre-employment expenses include medical, training, and other related expenses. Okay, so now we move on to the actual computation. Ayan. So we begin with startup. Lagyan natin ang ating screen. Startup. So sabi nito ang startup, we classified it business registration, capital expenditure, and other pre-operating expenses. Okay, ko ba yun? Tingnan natin sa business registration. Unang-una, sabi natin we have to legalize our business. So sabi nito, business permits, licenses, and insurance fees refers to business registration sheet. Asan yun? Eto. Now, isa-isayin natin. Unang-una, bank certificate of deposit. So for my example, may bank 200. So yung ating fund, yung ating capital, i-deposit natin sa bank as proof na meron tayong capitalization at lahat ng ating kikitain papasok sa bangko, lahat ng expenditure manggagaling sa bangko para meron tayong audit trail. O, magkano ba ang pumasok? Ibig sabihin lahat ng sales. Magkano bang na-spend? So for bank certificate of deposit, 200 pesos. For single proprietorship or sole proprietorship, kailangan natin ng DTI, registration of business name. So kailangan barangay, ang business name ba natin sa barangay lang natin gagamitin? Yan ba ang business name natin ay sa buong municipality or city? Yan ba ang ating business name ay gagamitin sa region 1, 2, NCR ng ating local? Or gagamitin natin yung ating business name sa buong bansa? So sabihin natin dito lang sa municipality. So 500. And then, of course, kung partnership or corporation, ito ang inyong babayaran. Reservation ng business name, filing of articles of partnership or partnership of articles of incorporation, 1,000, insurance fee, 1,000, bylaws, 510, stock and transfer book registration, membership book registration. So, ito for sole proprietorship. Kung partnership naman equals 40 plus 1,000 plus 1,000 plus 510 plus 470 plus 75. Yun. So 3,095. So kapag sole proprietorship, ito. Kapag partnership and corporation, ito. Since most of the businesses ay partnership, for my example, gamitin natin partnership. So kailangan niyang mag-register sa Securities and Exchange Commission. Next, kailangan ng community tax certificate. So standard dyan 500. Plus, kung meron kayong real property. For example, dito, meron akong, kumbaga, nagpagawa ako ng bahay. Itong particular na space na ito ay gagamitin ko as my office. How much is that property? So, kunyari, 200,000 value of property ko. Then, ang assessed value of real property ay 2 peso for every 5,000. So, magkano yun? So, equals 200,000 times, divided by 5,000. Di ba? So, kasi divided by 5,000. So, ibig sabihin, ang 40 times 2 pesos daw, di ba? Yan. So, 80 pesos. Ito yung assessed value of real property plus CTC na 500. So, tama ba? Equals 200,000 divided by 5,000 times 2 pesos. So, 80 nga. So, equals 500 plus 80. Or kung gusto nyo, natin formula. This one times divided by 5,000 times 2 peso. Yeah. So, 580. Kung ito taasan natin, sabi ng 300,000. So, automatic na yan kapag naka-formula. Sabihin natin yung aking property ay 500,000. Yan. So, ilagay ko na sa 200,000. Yan. Ngayon, kailangan din barangay clearance, minimum of 500 plus yung barangay clearance plate. So, 500 plus 300, 800. Tapos, kuha tayo ng license, mayor's permit or business license. Kailangan na, ito, depende sa inyong municipality, ha? So, or city. So, sanitary permit, 900. License fee, 2% of capital, 0.2%. Retail permit fee, kunyari you're in retail, 2,000. Garbage collection fee, 2,500. Ayan. So, kapag restaurant kayo, iba ang permit fee. Kung ano pa yung manufacturing kayo, business, iba-iba yung permit fee. So, research tayo, punta tayo sa munisipyo, tanong tayo sa treasurer's office or sa business and licenses permit office. So, compute natin yan. Equals 900 plus, ilan daw? 0.2% of capital. Assuming ang capital ay 300,000. Yan. Plus retail permit fee na 2,000 plus garbage collection fee of 2,500. So, ang ating mayor's permit na kailangan ay 6,000. So, medyo may kalakihan talaga ang legalization ng ating business. So, kunyari, ang ating capital naman ay maliit lang. 100,000. 5,600 lang. Special books of accounts. Ito yung 400. Ano itong books of accounts? Ito yung sa BIR. Yung ledger. Tax registration at BIR. Registration fee of 500, certification fee of 15 pesos, documentary stamp in loose form 100 pesos. So equals 500 plus 15 plus 100. Documentary stamp. Ayan. 1 for every 200 peso capital. Equals magkano yung capital natin? Divided by 200 times 1. Times 1 peso. So, 500 ang documentary stamp. And then, printing of receipts and invoices. So, in between 3,000 to 5,000. O, di sabihin natin, 4,000. Yan. So, meron na tayong kopya ng ating business registration fees. So, total natin lahat, sum of ito hanggang dito, enter. Yan. So, malinaw, ang ating business registration fees ay aabot ng 15,790. So, wala tayong magagawa. We have to spend this para legal ang ating maging business. Although, gaya na sabi ko, depende yan sa capital, depende sa value ng property. So, balik tayo sa business registration. I mean sa startup. So, business registration now is equals to, i-connect natin dito sa total. Enter. Mas maganda yung nakakonect. Bakit? Para automatic ang kanyang computation. For example, nagtaas tayo, ay 200,000 pala ang ating capitalization. O di nag-ano agad, automatic. Sabi natin dito, 300,000 pala ang ating value ng property ng ating office. O yan. So, 16,530. Since nakalink siya, automatic din siyang magbabago. O, sabihin natin, meron tayong miscellaneous expenses na 2,000. Yan. So, equals sum. Oh, ba't wala? Yan. So far, ang ating registration expenses ay 18,530. So, maliwanag. Ang susunod doon yung ating capital expenditures. Ang capital expenditures, ito yung ating machines and equipment, furniture and fixture, tsaka technological expenses. Okay. So, kunyari ako, Reyes Enterprises, or sabihin natin Reyes Consultancy. Yan. May business consultancy agency ako. So, ang kailangan ko ay ano ang mga machines and equipment. Kailangan ko ba ng delivery van, ng motorcycle? Kailangan ko ng air condition unit sa aking office. So, tingnan natin. So, yan. So, magkano ba ang aircon? Yan, split type. 18,000, 15,000, 16. Ayan, makikita natin. You can benchmark or you can canvas from anywhere. Sa Abinson, sa SM Appliances, ito Lazada. So 20. So magkano pinakamura? 15, 16, 19. Sabihin natin yung maganda-gandang klase, mga 20,000 ang aking budget. So 20,000 ang aking budget. Air conditioning, 20,000. Since dalawang unit, 2 times 20,000. Yan. Magkakaroon ba ako ng delivery van? Kung may delivery van, consultation naman yung sa akin eh. So, tingnan natin kung may delivery van. As long as meron kayong tawag dito, meron kayong source reference ng iyo. Yan. So, delivery van, ito, 900. O ito, Mitsubishi, normally ito yung ginagamit na delivery van. Ganyan, 804. Sabihin natin 850,000. Kunyari may motor. Sige, bili tayo ng motor. Sa may motor. Yan. So, isa na mabagal ang internet. Ayan. Kunyari ito. Ano ba Honda. Ano ba yung pwedeng pang-deliver na mura? Ito, 767,000. O yan. Or 70,000. Yan ang ating gagawing 70,000. Okay? So ang aking machines and equipment, meron akong 960,000. Okay? So kunyari, laundry shop kayo, o hindi magkano yung laundry machine, washing machine, and dryer. So magka-canvas kayo at saka ilalagay natin dito. Okay? Since kailangan ko lang air conditioning unit because it's a consultancy agency, kailangan ko lang 40,000. So machine and equipment equals 40,000. Okay. So, natin kung magbabago to. 60, ayun. So nakita nyo, kapag dito ay nakalink equals 40,000, mabago man ito, magdagdag man kayo ng machine and equipment, madadagdagan din siya. Okay? Next. Ang sabi rito ay furniture and fixture. So ano ba yung furniture and fixtures? So kailangan ko office tables, office chairs, shelving and storages, sala set, TV set, reception counter. O kunyari ito, inigdag ko na lang to. Kunyari cake chiller kung restaurant kayo, kung bake shop. Office table. O ito naman ang office table ko. So punta tayo sa ating source ng office table. Yan. So again, Lazada. Ano mong magandang office table? So wag yung ganitong office table, yung formal naman. Kailangan maganda ang ating representation. If yan, gusto ko sa meron sa Mandawi. Mandawi. Office tables. Yan. So, ano ba magandang office table? Ito, maganda-ganda na ito. Oh. 23. Ito, 19. So, ano ba magandang table dito? O, kunyari, ito na, pwede na itong ito, yung 23,200. Okay na yan. So, 23,200. Office chairs. Tingin tayo. Office chairs. Yan, ito oh. Tsaka ito yung visitor's chair. Para bang mura lang? Mura lang, 6,000. O ito, mura lang to oh. Ito, 2,500. Pwede na yan. Tapos, visitor's chair na ito. Mas mahal pa yung visitor's chair. So ito sabihin natin 3,900, so 4,000. So dalawang visitor's chair plus 2,500. So 4 plus 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11,000. Yan. Shelving and storage. Office storage. Yan. Yan ang, yan. Yan ba? Ito ba? Ito, maganda ito. Kapartner ng table. So, 5,800. 5,800. 6,000. Yan ang budget. Kailangan ko ng sala set. Wala. Dito tayo sa Lazada. Ito, sala set. Ito. Ito, 5,000. Honor, 4,700, 5,000. O yan, pwede na yung sala set na yan. Ito, 5,400. Okay, mga 5,000 sala set. Siyempre, TV. Kailangan habang yung ating mga clients naghihintay. Meron tayong TV. 5,000, 13. Okay. 10,000. Sige, pwede na yung 10,000 nating budget. Kailangan ko na reception counter. Siyempre, gusto ko na reception counter. Oh, mahal pala. 27, 35, 33. Mahal. Okay, 30,000. Sabi natin 30,000. Yan. So magkano kaya yung total furniture and fixtures ko? 85,200. So depende sa klase ng inyong business, yung inyong furniture and fixtures. Equals. Enter. Okay. So far, magkano na? Sum. Itong tatlo. 125. Yan. Okay, technological expenses. Kailangan ko ng computer laptop, multipurpose printer, kailangan ng CCTV, kailangan mo ng web development. Ayan. So kung retail, kailangan meron ko yung point of sale system. Ano ba yung POS na yan? Yan yung ginagamit sa kahera. Yan. So, ito. Oh. So may POS. Yan. Tapos yung inyong kaha. Ayan. So, printing ng receipt, yung kaha, magkano yan. So, sabihin natin ito, good for groceries or mini store, etc. Ayan, mga 14,500. Okay. 14,500. Computer laptop. Magkano ba ngayon ng computers? So, tingin tayo, mag-canvas tayo. Ayan, ito. Ito yung pinakamura nakita ko. Lenovo Chromebook MediaTek 13,795 o 14,000. Isa lang yan ang kailangan ko. 14,000. Multipurpose printer. Siyempre sa opisina kailangan ng printer, scanner. Yan. So 3,200 to 5,500. O di sabihin natin ang mga 4,000. CCTV para well secured ang ating office. Ayan. So may 4. Okay. So magkano daw? 9,360. So mga 10,000. Kapagawa tayo ng website. Sige, tingnan magkano ba ang website? So how much does a website cost in the Philippines? Magkano daw? Depende sa layout. Ayan. Corporate website. O ito, 40,000 to 80,000. Kung may e-commerce, mag-online store ka, 70 to 150. Yan. At magpapa-custom made ka, ayan, depende na yan. Okay? So, 40 to 80, doon tayo sa maximum kasi gusto ko maganda yung website. So, 80,000. Yun. Okay, magkano kaya lahat yan? $122,000. Equals, ilink uli natin sa baba. $122,000. Okay. So, 247. Pagkaano ba sinabi ko? 300,000, no? O, hindi na muna ako magpapa-web development. CCTV, multipurpose printer. O, since wala naman akong point of sale, 28,000. Bawasan natin yan. Okay. And other pre-operating expense. Ano ito? Ito yun. Kung gusto mong marketing plan, business plan, magkano ba yun? Meron kung gusto mo humanap ng mga top market research companies. Ano yan? Ayan, no? My Source Solution, $1,000 pataas. Ibig sabihin, ito ay 50,000 pataas. iView, meron ba nakalagay? Wala. Undisclosed. Synergy, wala. Prestige, this list, the top, ayan, sino to? BBC Global, $50,000 pataas. Gagawa ng market research. Normally, yung mga malalaking kumpanya nagpapagawa. But since marunong naman tayong gawa ng market research, wala na yan. Branding. Ano ba yung branding? Papagawa tayo ng agencies for branding. Kailangan gusto ko yung ating logo, etc., yung ating ating brand ay maganda. Again, 1,000. Doon pa rin sa marketing, $10,000 plus. Mahal talaga. $10,000. So kung 10,000 to times 50, hala, 500,000 para sa brand. Since we are just starting, hindi na tayo kukuha niyan. Rental, yan. So since yung aking business ay it's just a small consultancy agency, so maliit lang na office space. So magkakano ba ang rental? Okay. So again, cost of renting office space in the Philippines per square meter. Magkano daw ang cost? Ano nakalagay? Ito. 1,074 per square meter. So sabihin natin 1,000 per square meter. O yung aking sabihin natin 20 meters, 5 by 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5 by 8, or kaya 8 by 10, 80 meters. 80 meters. So, 80 square meters times 1,000 equals 80 per square meters times 1,074. Hala, saan napunta? Equals 80 square meters times 1,074. Oh my gosh, 85. Bawasan natin. 60 square meters lang. 60,000. Ayan. Or 50 square meters, 5 by 10. O yan. So, ibig sabihin, ito ang rental ko. Normally, ang rent, di ba? 2 months advance, 1 deposit. Okay. Kano nga uli yun? 53. So, Ayan, sabihin natin 55,000 times 3. 2 months advance, 1 month deposit. Ayan. O ipaparenovate ko siya. Magkano ba ang renovation? Doon pa rin. Magkano daw? 10,000 per square meter. 10,000. Ilang square meter nga ba ito? Kalimutan ko na. Ulit. 50 square meters times 107.75 na. So 50 square meters. So times 10,000. 50 times 10,000. So lagay natin dito square meters 50. Kanong cost 1074. Dito sa renovation 10,000 per square meter. Ayan. Kung sa mga malls kayo, tanong kayo kung magkano ba ang renta sa mall. Kung sa palengke, magkano doon. So commercial business area, magkano ang rental ng shop. Kunyari sabihin nyo, sa garahe lang po namin, di compute nyo, magkano ba yung tingin nyo space na kung ipaparenta nyo yung garahe nyo, magkakanong cost ang ipaparenta nyo. Yan. Of course, kung yung mga initial purchases nyo, yung initial inventory ng stocks, kung kayo ay retail business o yung mga supply, yung mga salt supply, yung mga inventory nyo, kung ano man yung i-retail nyo, magkano ang bibilhin nyo sa inyong supplier. Kung kayo naman ay cake or bakery or restaurant, magkano mo ng raw materials, magkanong ingredients, magkanong meat, etc., magkanong flour, etc. ang inyong bibilin. Initial inventory of stocks. Since consultancy agency ako, hindi ko kailangan yan. Social media advertisement. Magpapaprint ba tayo? Online? Uso ngayon, online advertisement. Tingin tayo rito. Magkano ba ang advertisement sa Facebook? Yan. So sa Philippines, 0.37 dollars cost per click. Ibig sabihin yan, bawat click ng ating audience, binabayaran natin kasi engagement yun. Or cost per, ano ba yung CPM? Cost per impression. Every 1,000 naman yan. So normally, CPC ang gagamitin natin. So 0.37 ha? 0.37. So 0.37 dollars equals this. Magkano ngayon? 51 ang palitan. Sabihin natin 50 pesos ang palitan. So 18 pesos per click. Sa tingin nyo, ilan ba ang budget natin? For example, sa 1,000 equals 18.5 times 1,000. 18,500. Kung gusto nyo ma-reach, 5,000. Ayan. Wala, tayo times. Wala. Medyo malaki ng babayaran natin. So, sabihin natin, ang budget lang natin per month is 20,000. Yun lang yun. Kasi sasabihin mo naman sa Facebook, 20,000 ang budget ko. Okay? So, yan. So magkakano na itong aking pre-operating expense? So 681. So, mahal pala. Okay, so magkano all in all? Equals this plus this plus this. Aabot ng 852,980 yung aking tawag dito, ang aking startup cost. So hindi mo na akong paparenovate, sabihin natin, instead of 10,000, minimal 5,000. Hindi naman kalakihan yung renovation na yan. Ayan, 600. But since 500, ang sabi ko sa inyo, i-minimize pa natin yan. So kaya pwede mag-minimize pa. O, air conditioning, isa lang. Kaya naman yan eh. Tables. O, ito, maghahanap ako ng tig 10,000 lang. Itong malaki yan. Office chairs. Ayan. Shelving and storage. 4,000, may mabili na ako yan. Sala set, 5,000. TV, 10. Reception, ayoko na mag-reception counter. Computer, mura na ito. Mura na yan. CCTV. Kailangan ko muna CCTV. Saka na ako mag-CCTV. Ayan. Okay. 527. Rental. Okay. So, 1074. So, since maliit lang naman yon, kailangan mga 500 per square meters. Tama na sa akin yan. So, equals 50 square meters. Yan. Yan, bumaba na, 441. Okay. So, 50 pa rin. Ito, 50 square meters. Tapos, instead na 10,000 per square meters, hanap tayo ng 5,000 lang. Yan, 441. O, swak na sa 500,000. Okay? So, ito ang ating magiging startup cost. Of course, lahat yan, yung business registration, kailangan yan. This is for partnership. Sabi ko nga, kapag sole proprietor, ito lang. Hindi ito. Pero the rest, kukuha pa rin lahat. Kunyari, balik tayo rito. So, ayan na. So, titingnan natin magkano ba talaga ang capitalization. So, to start the business, kailangan natin ng 441,530. So, kunyari, meron ng contribution ng owner, meron akong 100,000. 100,000 ang aking contribution. So, 100,000. Magkano ba ang total startup cost? Diyan sa taas. Okay, 441. Less meron akong contribution ng 100,000. Magkano lang ang balanse? Minus. So I need to borrow 341,000 from the bank. Eh wala namang magpapauta sa akin ng 341,530. So i-round up ko na lang. So 341, gagawin ko 350,000. So itong aking startup na 441,000 less yung aking contribution na 100,000, itong kailangan ko. So paano gagawin natin yan? Ito, meron akong loan scheduler. Magkano kailangan ko? 350,000. All we have to do is fill in. So an annual interest is 6%. Babayaran ko siya ng 2 years. So sabihin natin 350. Okay, 2 years pwede na yan. So kung ngayon ako maglo-loan, tapos so beginning March, ang gagawin ko, yung first payment, yung end of month. End of period. Ayan, end of period, payment time. So, ang bayad ko ay pwedeng annual, pwedeng semi-annual, annual, semi-annual, quarterly, bi-monthly, or monthly. So, siguro monthly pwede na yan. Compound period, o sabihin natin every year nagko-compound. Round yan. So, ibig sabihin, every month, ito ang kailangan kong bayaran. Starting from March 31, 2022, 15,000. Dito sa loan schedule, sa amortization schedule, since 2 years, ayan na yan, 12 hanggang 24. So, date due, March 31, magkano ang babayaran? 15,487.16. So, saan yan mapupunta? Yung 1.7 sa interest, yung matitira, principal. So, from balance na 350, by March, 336 na siya. Again, babayad tayo ng 15,487. Interest kukunin, matitira principal. So, pababa ng pababa. Dito mapapansin nyo, from 1.7 na principal, pababa. At yung principal portion, yung nababawas, ay tumataas ng tumataas. Ayan. So, after 24 payments, ito na lang ang ating balanse. Okay? Maliwanag. So, that is our startup and capitalization. Okay, that ends my lecture for this session. Next week, we will be going to discuss pricing and sales projection. So, thank you for joining. Keep safe. God bless. I'll just stop the recording and then we will proceed to our question and answer.